Showtime. What is good with you guys, man? Got 0 people in here. You love to see it. You love to see it. Oh, we got 14 people in here. Okay. All right, we got some vibes. We got some vibes. What's good, JD the art god? We got Mr. 81. We elevate together. Hey, you already know, bro. You already know. You already know. What's good, CJTV 9? Dope life coaching was good. Boxing Central. Is it Kavante? Perpetual harmony and peace unto you, bro. Hey, man, likewise to you, bro. Likewise to you. Bro, you're always bored and lonely on Saturdays. I'm not bored and lonely because I'm streaming. I'm trying to reach out to the people who are bored and lonely so that they can join the stream and solve their problems, man. We're out here just spreading vibes, bro. Spreading good vibes. You love to see it. Aaron B was good with you. Chase White. Alexi V. Love from Finland. Hey, man, shout out to all my people from Finland, man. Shout out to all my people from Finland. Smith be chillin' was good. 5K Suns. Wait, what? What are we talking about? Oh, 5K subs. Oh, you got 5K subs? Hey, man, congratulations, bro. Shout out to you for that, bro. Shout out to you for that. Johnny Cool was good with you. Aaron B was good. Hakeem. Oh, my goodness. Okay, hold on. Just skipped all the way down. Yours was good. Turtleneck Lonesome? What? What are you talking about? I love you, Jordan No Homo. Hey, I love you too, bro. Prototype, I love you too. I love everybody watching this. Real shit, man. Real shit. Ulisa? Did I say that right? What's good with you? This man said top of the morning. That man said top of the morning. Takemion. Did I say that right? Top of the morning to you too, bro. That's crazy. I have never heard somebody say that before. Jordan, have you ever got caught lacking? In terms of what? What are we talking about? I like to think that I stay on my P's and Q's at all times, but I don't know, man. You gotta elaborate on that question. What's good, Mez? What's good, Dot? It's Cavante. Got you. Did you hear about the shooting in Texas? I did hear about it. I don't really keep up with the news, as you guys may or may not know. Don't watch the news. I actively avoid headlines and all of that. But yeah, it's hard not to hear about that, man. I don't know exactly where it happened, but let me just touch on that really quick, bro. I'm gonna just put my opinion out there. I'm not gonna make a video about this, but I do feel like having a platform is my responsibility to say this, and this might be controversial, but as somebody who is born and raised in America and has spent most of my life in Texas specifically, I definitely have a good understanding of gun culture, right? And I have friends who have guns. They wouldn't just walk into a school and kill 20 plus elementary school kids. Okay, now me personally, I don't feel like I need a gun. I don't think I'm ever going to go out of my way to get a gun. I just don't find it necessary. But I don't think guns are the problem. I really genuinely don't think that. Okay, I feel like, especially in America, this is something that if you're from Europe or if you're from another country, it's gonna be hard for you to wrap your head around this. But they can't really do anything about guns at this point, man. It's too far gone. And guns are really easy to get. Even if he got his guns legally, at least to my knowledge, but a lot of people get their guns illegally. Like, do you think the people who are out here gangbanging in Compton, or the people in East St. Louis who maybe aren't walking into elementary schools, but they might walk into the project housing and light that up, but that doesn't make the news? Okay, like stuff like that happens a lot, bro, all around the country in all of these parts of America that don't get the media coverage. You get me? But I feel like guns aren't really the issue. It's more about mental health. I think that maybe schools in particular need to prioritize counseling and mental health from a very young age and start building those habits and just giving people the resources so that they don't do things like this. Because if he didn't have a gun, he might have used his car or he might have used something else, bro, a bomb, fire. Like, if anybody whose mind is set on taking other people's lives, they're going to find a way to do that. So that's just my 2 cents on that topic. I feel like mental health is probably the biggest pressing issue in America. And if we simply allocated more resources toward helping people achieve mental health, good mental health, I think that we could prevent a lot of things like this from happening. But like I said, that's just my opinion, man. That's just my opinion. Curry's the best player to ever touch a basketball. He might be number 2 behind Jimmy Butler, bro. Jimmy Butler is the best player of all time. I've been saying this for years now. People don't want to hear me, but hey, man. Jimmy Butler. If you know, you know. Brother said bored and lonely. Hey, man. We're out here, man. This is Saturday. I think school just ended for a lot of people, so yeah, man. I know y'all are bored, bro. I know y'all are bored. You got a lot of time on your hands. You don't know what to do. I got you. I got you, man. How was your day? My day was, man, I woke up at 1 o'clock, bro. I'm going to keep it real with you guys. I woke up. I pretty much just kind of went through my morning routine. I just finished breakfast, and now I'm just streaming, bro. I just been kind of vibing out. So far, so good, though, for sure. Hey, Jordan, how old were you when you started driving? I was 15. No. I was 16. I was 16 when I got my permit. And then that same year, I got my driver's license. Jordan, my parents took my debit card to prevent me from making money online. What do I do now? Take it back. What the fuck? Take your debit card back, bro. What do you mean? Take your debit card back, bro. Go and get that shit back, man. I don't think they can I mean, I'm not telling you to, like, you know, do anything that you might regret, but I'm saying, like, if you don't let your parents prevent you from doing something like that, bro. Okay, it definitely just brought me all the way back to the bottom of the chat, so might skip a few questions here. Are you watching Champions League? I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro. I do not know what that is. I don't know what Champions League is. What sport is that for, man? If it's not the NBA playoffs, I don't know what it is, man. I'm gonna keep it real with you. This is good advice too. Smoker X, get another one and get your bag. Exactly, man. If you can get one debit card, you can get another one. This man said, Jordan, are you fapping or capping? I am definitely on no fap. I'm really on retention right now, but I don't like to say that I'm on retention because given the right opportunity, I won't be on retention anymore. But yes, I am on no fap. I do believe that no fap should be a lifelong practice. I watched you at 4K subs. Love the glow up. I remember your name for sure. I remember it because you have a very distinctive name. Support you from Bosnia and Herzegovina. I know that's Eastern Europe. I appreciate the support, man. I appreciate the support. What's your thoughts on subliminals? I think that subliminals are extremely powerful. It's something that I utilize in my day-to-day life. You see the vision board in the background. That's there for a reason. It's not just there for decoration for the videos. That is a subliminal for me. It's Ulysses. Ulysses, I got you. Ulysses. Okay, I'm about to skip down a little bit and just kind of get to some of these more recent questions. Thoughts on Yeet? I feel like somebody asks me that every single stream and I don't know who that is, bro. I don't know who that is. Get a bow, practice archery, it's fun. I actually learned how to shoot a bow and arrow in outdoor ed, 10th grade. It's cool. I'm not really into stuff like that, man. That's just not really my, that's not my vibe, bro. That's not my vibe. I'm a lover, not a fighter, man. I'm not a combative person in general. Can you elaborate about how to make the non-conscious conscious? Are you referring to the subconscious mind, like illuminating the subconscious mind? I literally just dropped a video yesterday. If you haven't seen that video, go and check that video out, because that video is literally exactly, it's just me elaborating on that exact thing. On that exact thing, bro. Just illuminating the subconscious mind. Okay, right now, I'm in a chapter of just doing a lot of healing and shadow work, just focusing on myself, and my content is going to reflect that. So there's going to be a lot of videos about healing the subconscious mind and just illuminating your limiting beliefs and eliminating your limiting beliefs, getting past your limiting beliefs. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. So you'll definitely see a lot of content about that. They said he had issues in school. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, man. Like you got to understand, man. Like nobody who is mentally in the right state of mind is just going to walk into a school and do what he did. They're just not going to do that. So that lets me know that it's an internal problem. That's the thing, man. People are focused on the wrong things, in my opinion. And like I said, I'm not somebody who's just like this pro-gun advocate. I'm neutral on that. I'm never going to have a gun, but I don't care what other people do. I just think that mental health isn't really made to be a priority in school the way that it should be. We have to raise spiritual and emotional intelligence. Exactly. That is exactly what the focus should be. And that's why I really commend people like Kendrick Lamar for putting out the album that he just put out. I think that this album, it went over a lot of people's heads, but in about 5 years, people are going to start to understand the depth of what he was actually talking about. I knew when he brought Eckhart Tolle on that album, I knew what type of time he was on. My genetic build can build multi-universes. Do not let that line go over your head, because it's probably the most profound line in his entire discography. I got out June 15th. I get out June 15th. Boy, what type of school do you go to? They're holding you hostage, man. They are holding you hostage. I'm filing a lawsuit if I'm you, bro. Ain't no way. What was the name of your first car? I had a 2015 Kia Optima Hybrid. I don't remember the exact trim level, but I remember it had cloth interior, no GPS. But it was a great car, though. It was a cool car. It was black. It was black. That was my first car. And I loved it. But we're on to bigger and better things. This man said, rob your parents back. You guys are on demon time, man. You guys are different. You guys are different, bro, for real. What do I need to do to be rich and be a better version of myself? You pretty much answered your question. To be rich, you need to be a better version of yourself and learn to provide more value to people. If you make it your priority to provide as much value to people as you possibly can, the money is going to come. As long as you educate yourself on how to convert value into profit, right? But if the priority isn't providing value to people, you'll never get past a certain point. Which is why, for example, a guy like Jeff Bezos, you have to think about how much value he's provided to people. Think about how much time he saves people. I'm gonna put you guys on some game real quick, bro. If you really want to get rich in life, bro, find a way to save people time. Time is the most valuable asset, and people are willing to trade their money for time. That's one thing you realize about wealthy people. They will always make that trade-off. They will always trade their money for their time. So think about doctors, for example. Doctors get paid so much because they give you more time on this earth. They give you more time. Okay, that's why they get paid so much. Lawyers, they get paid so much because they give you more time in the free world. They keep you out of jail. Okay, so focus on helping people save time and you will get the bag, bro. Now, as far as how to be a better version of yourself, I hate to say this, bro, but you just gotta watch my videos, man. Like, I have every video is posted with the intent of helping you become a better version of yourself. That's basically what my whole channel is about. I don't want to say I'm just a self-improvement channel, but my channel is about being successful and being the best version of yourself, starting from the inside out. So just watch my videos, man. Just watch my videos. I know you already made a video on this topic, but could you go deeper on how I can level up this summer? Yeah, man. All of my videos for like the next month or so are really gonna be aimed toward. It's really just a lot of healing work, bro. If you want to really truly level up, it's not just about going to the gym or doing skincare routines and things. Those things are important. Don't get me wrong, but it starts from the inside. Okay, if you want to truly level up in a way that you can feel in your day-to-day life, you got to start healing. And summer is the perfect time to do that because you have less responsibilities. Any tips on how to make friends if you work from home? In this time, we people are always home. That's a great question. So I work from home. I feel like making friends is more about putting yourself in the right places and being a confident version of yourself. Because if you think about it like this, okay, if I like to play basketball and I go to the basketball court every other day, eventually I'm going to see somebody else on the same basketball court, right? And the natural progression would be for me to go up to them and start talking about basketball. Maybe say, yo, you trying to play one-on-one real quick? And then while we're in the game, just talk about basketball. Because if they're playing basketball, they probably like basketball. So you got to do things that you love to do and naturally love to talk about. And then build up the confidence to go up to people and break that barrier. Or when people come up to you, to allow them to break the barrier. And when you're doing something that you love to do, when you have that common interest, the conversation just takes care of itself. That's something that I've learned. I thought you were celibate. So when you say celibacy, are you referring to like, I'm not a virgin if that's what you're referring to. Or does that mean saving yourself for marriage? I honestly don't know. But no, I'm definitely not a virgin. I'm coming up on that 1 year mark though. So after a year of not having sex, yeah, I'm pretty much a virgin for all intents and purposes. Do people ever ask you how it feels being a YouTuber? No, not really. That's not really a question that I get very often. I feel like the thing is, bro, and I remember saying this in a video back in April of 2020. It was the Law of Attraction success story video. I said that being a full-time YouTuber, like making money doing YouTube, wouldn't really change anything in my life because I'd still be doing the same stuff in my day-to-day life. And that's held true up to this point. I feel like if you want to be a full-time YouTuber, just be a full-time YouTuber. Just drop everything else and just focus on YouTube. And that's what it's like to be a full-time YouTuber. The money is not really going to change much of anything because you're still going to be making videos. It's just now I make videos in an apartment instead of in my bedroom at my parents' house. I make videos with a better camera and I have more people to watch my videos or to be a part of this community. But ultimately, it's all the same thing, bro. It's all the same. $111 watching is a synchronicity. Man, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I've been seeing so many just signs and synchronicities in these past few weeks, bro. It's like I'm at the point now where I like expect to see stuff like that. Where's my water? Yeah, man, something big is happening for sure. Don't know what yet. Favorite Filipino food? That's a good question. Probably pancit. Just off the cuff, pancit. I recently had a 30-minute convo with the female and it felt like 5 minutes. I instantly thought of your book, Soul Shock. Hey, man, that's how it is, bro. That's how it is, bro. When you're feeling the vibe, when you're really in the moment with the girl, time just passes by differently. It's a beautiful feeling. Beautiful, beautiful feeling. Hey Jordan, what's your favorite genre of music? R&B. R&B for sure, but Kendrick definitely got me back into rap. Although I wouldn't even categorize this new album as a rap album. I feel like I've been listening to a lot more rap recently, and it's helped with my poetry, especially. Jordan Green, that's me. I really struggle with nightmares. It's like all my dreams are just nightmares almost every night, and it's been like this for over half a year. Do you have any advice? You should try therapy, man. You should try therapy because dreams are a projection of your subconscious mind, which means that whatever you're having nightmares about, I don't know if it's like paranormal type things or if it's more of life situations, but the chances are you have some type of worry mechanism in the back of your mind, like deep in your subconscious, and that's projecting itself. You have to learn to use your dreams as a means of developing more self-awareness, figuring out what's actually going on in the background of your mind. So start journaling your dreams for one. Start writing down every nightmare that you have, and then seek therapy. Or you can just try to work through that yourself and retrace the steps. But I recommend therapy personally if you really want to expedite the process. Jason Roby, I appreciate the donation. I like canned peaches. What fruit do you like, or what fruit do y'all like? Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't had canned peaches since I was in like elementary school, man. They are fire though, I'm not gonna lie, they are fire. My favorite fruit is probably mango. It's mango and watermelon. It's like neck and neck, but mango. It's that Filipino in me, man. Mango. Mango is just different, bro. Mango is just different. I appreciate the donation. What's your favorite video by yourself? That's tough, man. That's a hard one. I think the realest video I've ever made, or just the most like my thoughts on God. That video to me that's the deepest video I've ever made. But I think that's one of those videos that went over people's heads as well. Cause like people in the comments, I remember people saying like, you need to capitalize the G. I'm like, bro, you missed the whole point of the video, man. Missed the whole point. But my thoughts on God. It's a spoken word video. That's probably my favorite video up to this point. This man said, what are you doing if I snatch your chain? I seen somebody earlier say, get a sword. So, hey, man, I'm going to pull that sword out of my back pocket, bro. I'm going to give me some nunchucks, bro. Do you think subliminals can change your physical features? Like, for instance, your eye color. I think that for certain things like eye color, maybe not. But certain things like maybe being in shape, for one, or maybe having a more prominent jawline or something like that, I think that it can alter those things. Oof, kill him. I appreciate the donation. How to get back on your grind after falling off. It's like my mind wants to do it, but my body wants to keep being lazy. So that's something that I actually struggled with recently as well. I feel like when I took that break from YouTube, everything just kind of fell apart in terms of self-development. The thing is, bro, why are you doing it? Why do you want to be on your grind, right? What is the driving force behind the desire? That's what you need to get in touch with again. Because I realized for me, for example, I lost a lot of my ambition from a YouTube perspective because I realized that my ambition was rooted in resentment. And once I started to do the healing work, I realized that maybe my ambition should be placed elsewhere. And YouTube should be more of just a holistic form of self-expression and a means for me to make an impact on people. Right? And whatever comes with that is what comes with that. I'll just put that into the universe's hands or God's hands, however you see the higher power being. But to me, it's just a matter of figuring out your why. Okay, figuring out your why. And it could be that maybe your calling is elsewhere, aside from where you were putting your energy forth before. I realize now that even though I have the capability of posting every day on YouTube, I'd be much better off putting that energy towards my books, which I have been. And I find a lot more fulfillment in doing that, which helps me enjoy the process of creating content a lot more. And it's helped me regain that passion for YouTube again. So figure out your why. Figure out your why. How many friends should we have in average? It depends. I don't think there's just a magic number. I feel, me personally, I like to keep my circle small. I keep my circle small. I have a few acquaintances, but as far as like friends, I don't keep too many friends in my circle. Well, I'm far behind, boy. I'm far as hell. Hold on real quick. This man said, Jordan, you need a gat. This man, Kyle White said, you need a gat. Boy, what the hell? I'm a lover, man, not a fighter. Hey, hold on real quick. I get out July 1st. I would drop out if I was you, boy. Ain't no way. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell. July 1st is crazy, bro. It is, bro. I've never heard of that before. But you probably start school in like October or something, bro. If you're starting school in August and you're ending in July, you need to transfer school districts, bro. You need to move, be homeschooled, something, bro. There is no way that you should be that you should be ending school in July, bro. That's crazy. Top 3 artists for me right now, off the cuff: Kendrick Lamar, Daniel Caesar, Frank Ocean. Those are my top 3. What do I do to find a good girl in my life? I always end up attracting the village bicycle. Wait, hold on real quick, bro. I have never heard somebody say the village bicycle before, bro. That's crazy. I waste my energy on a slut. So I have a video. I can't say it's coming out soon. I just filmed it like 2 days ago. It's probably going to come out like a month from now or something. But you have to do the inner work, bro. You got to think about it. Like, if you say, I always end up attracting this type of person, who's the common denominator there? Who is the common denominator? You are the common denominator. What does that say about you and your belief systems? About your self-perception? Okay, for whatever reason, you've established in your mind that you're only deserving of love from those types of people. Okay, so you need to do the inner work. You need to heal. And like I said, I got you. Okay, that's literally what, like, this whole next month is just healing videos, bro. Just a whole bunch of healing. Like, by the end of this month, we're all gonna be at peace with ourselves, man. If you're watching all of my videos, you're gonna be at peace with yourself. And attracting love, attracting meaningful relationships is just a byproduct of that, as well as attracting success, abundance. Why is it that the more you give unto people, you barely or get nothing in return? People love asking me for assistance, but I'm tired of nothing in return when I help someone. Again, it all comes down to your belief systems. It all comes down to your belief systems. And if this is just from the outside looking in, but you probably have issues with setting boundaries with people. You don't know how to say no to people. Okay, because you feel like if you say no to people, they won't like you. Okay, so that's an issue of self-love. You have to learn how to give yourself the validation first so that you can be content and be comfortable and confident in saying no to people and being able to set those boundaries to preserve your well-being, because you can't pour from an empty cup. That's something that my therapist always tells me. You can't pour from an empty cup. When you're on the plane, they tell you that before you help other people get their masks on, you have to put yours on first. Put on your oxygen mask, and then you can help other people. It all starts with you. Okay, so you got to love yourself enough to set boundaries. Plan to have 100K by the end of the year. You heard it here first. Bro, Vaughn's channel, Keyvon, bro, I would not be surprised, bro. I wouldn't be surprised. Your talent level is very, very, very high, bro. Very, very high. Jordan, do you still think Warriors Celtics? I'm not gonna lie, bro. Jimmy Butler caught me up. Like I knew Jimmy Butler was nice, bro, but for him to come out on a hurt knee, on an injured knee, go to Boston and drop 47, it was like 47, 9, and 8, I think, something like that, bro. He's just different. I feel like Boston is the more talented team, but it seems like they're mentally weak. Like they get shaken very, very easily. Or maybe they're just inexperienced. I don't know. But to me, Boston has a better chance of beating Golden State. I don't think Miami really, I don't think they really do. They can't do anything with Golden State, bro. But either way, I think Golden State does take it this year. I had a dream last night that I got my ass beat by my neighbor. She's 73. What the hell, bro? Probably because you be stealing them school lunches, bro. That's karma. That's karma. You can't get girls at a basketball court. Yeah, you'd be surprised, bro. You'd be surprised. Every once in a while, there'll be that one girl there, bro, and you can just do your thing with that, bro. You gotta find the courts that have the girls, because you gotta think about it. There are girls out here that hoop. Okay, all the girls who are on the high school basketball team, or, well, I don't know how old you are. I'm assuming you're in high school, but if you're not in high school, go to a college campus. Go to the rec center there, bro. I don't know. There are girls that like to hoop, though, for sure. Go to a WNBA game, bro. Hey, man, do what you gotta do. Yo, what's good, Jax? I don't know if you're still in here because you commented that like 12 minutes ago, but hey, we got my man Jax in the cut, bro. Jax, the real one, the legend. Hey, if you guys don't know who Jax is, go to my college dropout video. It was like my fourth video, I think, that I posted on this channel. And go look at the pinned comment. If you know, you know. Did it just bring me down to the bottom? Or am I tripping, bro? What difficulties did you have when driving? I got the license a couple months ago, and it's still a little hard for me to drive like a normal person. In terms of what? I think for me, the hardest thing for me was always, I think my spatial awareness was a little bad. Like my depth perception wasn't where it needed to be. And I was always bad at merging onto the freeway. Especially because that car didn't have blind spot monitoring. So it's like having to speed up on the ramp and then look back out the back window. That was probably my biggest struggle. Okay, I'm about to like skip down. Circle small, it's the best, absolutely. Hey, Jax knows, man. Jax knows. Jax knows. Love the content, keep it up. I appreciate you, Fathom. I appreciate you, bro. Oh my god, it brought me all the way to the bottom. Any dating advice for someone who's never dated before? Um, just be yourself and don't hide the fact that you don't have dating experience, bro. Like that was a mistake that I used to make, and when you set that standard and then you can't meet that standard, that's what turns girls off. It's not the lack of experience, it's when you make it seem like you have experience but then you really don't. If somebody knows from the get-go that you're a virgin or that you just don't know how to navigate that space yet, they're going to be more lenient. They're going to be more understanding. And if they're not understanding, you got to ask yourself if that's somebody that you actually want to be with in the first place. Okay, where was I? Any advice on losing weight? Because it's hard to not overeat. You're probably overeating, and this is just a hypothesis, I guess you could say, but you're probably overeating because of a psychological issue. Okay, it probably has less to do with your enjoyment of food. Okay, we all like food, but it's probably more about just some type of, maybe you're stress eating or eating because of grief. Okay, it all comes back to healing, bro. I'm telling you, bro. All of these questions that you guys have, it always comes back to healing. That's something that I'm learning, bro. That is something that I'm learning. So, just ask yourself why. Don't ignore the feeling. Acknowledge the feeling and then ask yourself why the feeling is there. Figure out the root cause of the feeling. And that's where you can do some real deep inner healing. Either way, Warriors winning the trophy. Jax, I didn't even know you watch basketball, bro. I didn't know you watch. I thought you just read the charts all day, man, honestly. We're out here watching the playoffs. Jax is watching the charts, bro. You'd love to see it. Boston overall is a better team. I do think that they are a better team. They have more talent, but I hate to like call people out because it's easy to just sit here from my room and say like, oh, this player needs to step it up. But I think Jason Tatum, bro, his mindset, he needs to consult with my friend Bryce Wilson, bro. Shout out to Bryce Wilson for the mental performance coaching. I think he needs to see somebody like that who can really take his talents to the next level. Why don't you do reaction videos? I don't know. It's just not really. I don't watch that much YouTube anymore, if I'm being honest. Most of the only YouTube I really watch now is just like playoff highlights, bro. What inspired you to wear a nose ring? That's a good question. So, I dropped out of school and I got my nose pierced on the same day. And the reason why I did that was because my dad always told me growing up that jobs would discriminate against you. Like interviewers will discriminate against you if you had piercings and tattoos. So when I dropped out of school, getting a nose ring was my way of saying, fuck corporate America. I am never going back down that road. Like I'm never going to pursue that path ever again in my life. And I'm going to commit to the path that I've chosen, which is the path of self-employment, by going and getting a nose ring, which will, at least at the time, I don't know if this is actually true, but in my mind, I was significantly altering my job prospects. So it's just kind of a symbolic thing for me. And I just like the way that it looks as well. And like also around that time, everybody was getting their ears pierced. So I was like, all right, I want to be different. I want to do some different shit. Just got my nose pierced. And now everyone's getting their nose pierced. So I don't know what's next, bro. I'm about to get like Uzi, bro. Get the diamond in my forehead, bro. Jason Roby, I appreciate the donation yet again. I think I'm done with weed, bro. Every time I smoke, I get a clouded head the day after and a crazy case of depression. My best friend is a good guy, but he's a stoner through and through. You got to do what's best for you, man. You got to do what's best for you. If you feel like weed is not serving you at this junction of your life, you got to let it go. And that doesn't mean that you need to try to get your friend to let go of it as well. You just do what you do, let him do what he does, and if your paths diverge, then so be it. But you got to do what's best for you. Every live you shout me out like that when you don't have to. A real one for that though. No, you're a real one, bro. You are a real one because you didn't have to comment on that video the way that you did. You didn't have to support me back when I had 70 subscribers. You didn't have to do all of that, but you did. And bro, like I always say, man, we've come a long way since then, bro. We have come a long way. I don't like to play the underdog or the victim, but it's like when you look at the odds back then, like just from the outside looking in, we were two college dropouts. We were just two college dropouts who didn't really have a way in life. And look at us now. You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, that's inspiration if I've never seen it before, bro. That is definitely inspiration. Hold on real quick. It just brought me back to the bottom. Looking for some comments here, some questions or something. My best friend is moving away soon. Any thoughts on how to deal with that? That's tough, man. It's tough. I don't know how old you are. I'm assuming you're probably like 15 or 16 or something like that. The thing is, that was going to happen anyways. That was going to happen. When you turn 18, 19, people start moving away. So I think it's just stay in contact with them. Use the power of your phone, of social media, whatever it is, however it is that you guys can stay in contact. keep in contact with him. And yeah, I mean, just because there's distance between you doesn't mean that the connection has to die. Jordan, are you aware of how many people you've inspired to become better versions of themselves? You know, it's funny that you say that, man. I feel like as a YouTuber, especially like when it's your job in a sense, you don't it's easy to lose sight of that. It's easy to lose sight of that. A few days ago, I watched, and you guys might have seen the community post that I made. I watched a video. It's called "Thank You, Jordan Green." I found it. I just stumbled upon that video, and that shit actually broke me. Like that shit actually made me cry, bro. At like 2 o'clock in the morning, because when I see stuff like that, it's not even a matter of how many people I've impacted, but it's like how much of an impact I've had on one person. That to me, that's the shit that always gets me. It's like how much of an impact can you have on one person? And then how much of an impact can they have on however many people follow them? You get me? So knowing that, like, I don't think it's really it's incomprehensible how many people I've been able to impact, because we talk about 100,000 people who've hit the subscribe button. How many people have they impacted to become a better version of themselves? So it's just like a big chain reaction, and I'm grateful to be a part of it. Book recommendations. I'm really glad you asked that. So I finally filmed the video, bruh. It's a 20-minute video explaining every book that has changed my life. It's ready to go, bro. I could upload it right now if I wanted to. I could upload it right now. I want to know, when do you guys want to see that video, bro? When do you guys want to see that video? The earliest I'll post it is next Wednesday. If you guys want to see it next Wednesday, let me know, man, and I'll post it. 11 books that have changed my life, bro. 11 books that have changed my life. That video is very, very, very powerful, bro. Very powerful. Yo, bro, I felt hella targeted with the title of the stream. I'm saying, man, hey, I know exactly where you guys are at, man, mentally. I know exactly where you're at. It's a Saturday and shit to do. You're bored. You're bored, man. I got you. Jordan, any advice for unspoken Riz? Is confidence. Riz is really just confidence, bro. It's really just confidence. I'm not the type of person to game people up. That's never been my style. That's a lie. With Tinder Tuesday, Jordan was about that. But this Jordan, the the more mature Jordan, I believe in conversation. I feel like conversation is, I don't really see the point in unspoken Riz, because how are you going to get to know somebody if you don't talk to them? But I feel like for unspoken Riz, you would only ever use that on a girl that you already know anyways. So you have to already have, if you don't have that type of relationship with a girl where you can just do that, she's not going to respond the way that you expect her to respond, bro. So you just gotta be confident enough to know that, like, yeah, she's really, really messing with me, and we just click and have that chemistry to where some things just go without saying. But I wouldn't base a relationship on a foundation of unspoken Riz. That sounds like a recipe for disaster, bro. Recipe for disaster. I feel like Jason might have a confidence issue. I would love to hear my friend Bryce's take on this, bro. I don't know if he's really been watching the playoffs like that, but next time me and him hang out, I'm definitely going to ask him about that. For sure. And it just brought me back to the bottom again. I'm a big football fan and UFC guy. Ever since 2016, I've loved watching Steph and Clay whenever they're in the playoffs, but can't say I'm a huge basketball fan until the playoffs. That's kind of how I am too. I don't watch basketball anymore because I don't have cable, but I'll watch the highlights in the playoffs though, for sure. I do remember you saying that you're a UFC dude. And you're a Cowboys fan. I remember that now. I do remember that. Yeah, you're a Cowboys fan. Yeah. I remember now. And you're a big Conor McGregor fan, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that. Be the best version of yourself. Worry about self. Jordan, please talk about self. Self is comprised of. Do I just want to drop this information on you right now, bro? Because I feel like without the context, I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna plant the seed right now, and maybe through the course of time, through my videos, and especially through my books, you'll start to get more context behind it. But self is composed of two aspects. There's the infinite and the individual. The infinite is the energy that permeates all of existence. My genetic build can build multi-universes. The man of God. Like I said, that line went over a lot of people's heads. The infinite, that is the source energy. That is the God that people speak of. Then there's the individual. The individual is the experience of source energy through the expression of source energy. The intersection between the infinite and the individual, that is the expression of source energy flowing through into the individual. Once you find that connection, a lot of people, they place the entirety of their identity in the individual. And that's where they lose their power. Okay, they lose their power. That's why they can't really manifest things in the way that they want. But in a sense, they're already manifesting. They're just manifesting a situation that is less empowering. You can manifest a situation that reinforces your victim complex. Or you can choose to manifest a situation that reinforces your self-empowerment. Okay, so understanding the full scope of the self from the individual, which is the unique, one-of-a-kind expression, built different, and the infinite, which is, like I said, the source energy, the essence of all creation. Understanding that relationship and understanding that you are both, you are one in the same, that is what the self is, and that is where your power lies. I just went on a big ass tangent right there, man. Shit. Yo, Jordan, I was in a long distance relationship with a girl. At the time, I felt neglected and underappreciated. It was pretty toxic. I broke up with her, but I still reminisce about her. How do I move on? By painting the full picture. You have to remember all of how she made you feel. We have this, I feel like a lot of times when you haven't done the healing work, and you don't love yourself enough to believe that you're worthy of something better, we have this tendency to romanticize the worst parts of our past, right? So, for example, in Soul Shock, if you read the story, you think like, man, this was like this really, really beautiful experience, and it was in a lot of ways, but I was miserable for like 90% of that time. But, I only focus on the 10%. You get me? Which is what kept me so, what's the word? That kept me imprisoned in my memories. Right now, understand, it's perfectly normal to reminisce on a relationship that you were in. Okay, but just make sure that you're not trauma bonding. Trauma bonding is when you exaggerate the good times while completely disregarding the bad times. You don't paint the full picture of what actually happened. That's why a lot of people, they end up in these toxic on and off, relationships, because trauma bonding. Okay, they don't believe that they're worthy of a genuine, unconditional love. So they settle for the type of love that they think they deserve. As within, so without. I'm trying to get thick. Any tips? How old are you, Jordan? I'm 22. Jordan, what kind of necklace is this? Or is that? It is a white gold rope chain with a Cupid pendant. Also white gold. I have no motivation to stretch right now, but I should. What can I do? Stretch. Just stretch, bro. I do my stretching every morning, bro. Every morning. A lot of times I don't want to do it, but I know that if I don't do it, I'm going to be going to the chiropractor for the rest of the year. And I don't want to do that. So stretch and listen to the stream. Need some water. Jordan, I'm going to Dallas to hang with some family in a couple of weeks. Do you have any places you would recommend? It depends on what part of Dallas, man. DFW is kind of a big area, and I don't know how long you're gonna be there. I mean, downtown is definitely that's worth going to. Clyde Warren Park in downtown. It's like this park in like the dead center of downtown, and they have a bunch of food trucks and everything. It might be pretty hot though, but that's a good place. And then that's not too far from the Dallas Museum of Art, so you can hit both of those in the same day. I think they're like right next to each other actually. You could try going to Reunion Tower. I think that's a restaurant. If you look at the skyline, it's like a big ass stick with a ball on the top, and I think the ball rotates, and I think there's a restaurant in the ball. Never been there before. I don't know how much it costs, but if you're willing to drop some money, you can go there too. Legacy West, if you're really into upscale areas. Legacy West, I've heard that South Lake is a very affluent area. Highland Park, if you want to see like mansions and whatnot. What else? Fort Worth is very underrated. Fort Worth has it's a much different vibe than Dallas proper. It's a very like Western type vibe. I think that's about it. that's about all I can think about off the top of my head. Oh, and you can if you like roller coasters, you can go to like Six Flags over Texas. I think that's in Arlington, which is between Dallas and Fort Worth. So yeah, he's probably wearing all black. I'm not gonna lie, bro. If you look at my laundry basket, bro, it's yeah, it's definitely all black. Definitely all black, bro. Drop that. I'm trying to read more books. I got you, bro. I got you. Bro, I sit back and watch all your old videos. Should be motivational, especially the apartment tour videos. No D writing, you're a goat. Kevon, I appreciate that, bro. You know, it's funny. I like to really remember just the people who were there for me since the beginning. And I have these sticky notes, bro. I have these sticky notes that I think are... Hold on real quick. See if I can find them. Okay. I have these sticky notes here. I used to have these on my vision board. Where are they at? Here they go. They're just a bunch of like comments, bro. A bunch of like motivational comments that I got back in the day. And I'm pretty sure that one of them was from you. It was this one right here. Hold on, let me see if I can get it to focus. This one right here. Remember this comment when you blow up. I wrote that shit down, bro, and I put it on my vision board. This was like back in early 2020, bro. I remember that shit. So you are definitely goated as well, bro. I appreciate you. I remember the people who were there like from day one, bro. I remember that shit. Hey Jordan, I don't know how to use Discord. Can you teach me, please? I don't know how to use Discord either, if I'm being honest. I think I just lost my place. Bro, I'm about to get my first job, but I don't know what to do, bro. Any advice on how to choose? I have multiple videos coming out in the near future that should help you out quite a bit. Multiple videos. Videos about purpose, about finding direction. I was saving them for the summer, bro, because I knew that there'd be some people who are graduating high school and all of that, or even graduating college, and they don't know what they want to do in life. I got you. Fret not. Jordan with the good memory, I respect it. Hey man, we're out here, bro. We are out here. Vigner. I don't know if I said that right, but I appreciate the donation. Hey Jordan, any tips on social anxiety? I feel like social anxiety is the byproduct of a lack of confidence. It's not even so much about social confidence. It's you have inner blockages. All right. So I'm assuming when you were young, something probably happened that made you socially anxious. I don't think we're just born with social anxiety. I think that that's something that we develop from a young age. It's trauma. It's unprocessed trauma. As you start to do the healing work, you'd be surprised at how electric you become from a social standpoint. Now, mind you, I'm no extrovert. I'm not somebody who's just out and about. I wouldn't even consider myself a people person. But ever since I've really started to immerse myself in the healing journey, it's crazy how I've been able to put myself out there and just interact with complete strangers in ways that I never would have before, bro. Never would have before. So it's all about doing the healing work, which, like I said, I got you guys, man. I got you guys. For this next month, it's a lot of healing videos, bro. I'm going to get you guys right. Start by watching the video that I posted yesterday. It's called Inner Child Healing, the Key to Success and Happiness. That video is, that's a starting point right there. And that goes for you as well, Johnny Cool. Social anxiety stems from childhood trauma. What to do when you literally feel lost. I'm lonely, bored, and literally just confused. I got videos coming out in the near future, bro. I'm kind of like trying to keep a mental note of you guys' questions so that I know what order to drop these videos in. Because I know that the videos about direction and purpose, those videos are probably going to take precedence over some of the older videos. Some of the videos that I'm dropping right now, bro, I filmed like a month ago. But I'm not necessarily going to drop them in chronological order. I'm just going to drop them in the order that I feel will benefit you guys the most. So just know that the answers are coming in the videos, bro. Best believe that. How do you move on from someone? You got to give yourself time. You have to give yourself time. That's one thing that I learned. And I had to learn this shit the hard way, bro, is that you cannot rush the healing process. You can't rush the healing process. You can't. Healing is not linear. It's not a linear process. You just have to commit to it. It's a lesson in self-love. You have to learn to love yourself when you're down bad, missing that person. When you're in the dark room, just thinking about them. You have to really commit to loving yourself. And once you build that relationship with yourself and you love yourself enough, that's when, for one, you naturally start to move past them, but also you prevent things like that from happening again in the future to that same extent. Jordan, should I ask out the girl I like? I'm not even gonna answer this one. I'm gonna let the chat answer this for you, bro. You know the answer, but I'm gonna let them answer it, bro. This man said, I'm gonna be pulling up to every wave check function. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I kind of gave up on the whole waves thing, bro. I'm just kind of like, I'm about to just go bald or something, bro, at this point. I'm about to go bald, man. That shit is too much maintenance. Way too much maintenance. What does it mean when I'm constantly thinking about someone and it's my friends/acquaintances? It means that there's a thought that you're denying yourself the right to think. Okay, so one thing that I learned, and I really learned this through the process of writing Soul Shock, is that when you resist those thoughts, because I'm just going to assume that you have a mechanism that tells you that you shouldn't be thinking about that person. That mechanism is what's keeping the thought locked in your mind. Okay, thoughts are fleeting. Thoughts are temporary unless you hold on to them. And a lot of times we hold on to them by resisting them, by not allowing them to pass through. Imagine your mind as having a door on each side, okay? A door on each side of your head. The thought passes through one side, you're trying to push it back out of that door. But by doing that, all you're doing is keeping it in your mind. You have to stop resisting and let it pass through the other side. Jordan, gatekeeping the thick tips. Hey man, pause. First of all, thick tips is crazy, but hey man, speaking of which, bro, I think I am gonna do a workout video very soon. I've been kind of procrastinating on that, but I got you guys, man. Summer's coming up, so I'm gonna get you guys right, bro. Jordan, you should do a video of how you organize your day. I did. It's my day in the life of a full-time YouTuber video. Go and watch that video and you get a good sense of how I structure my days out. But I would recommend getting a planner. Just get a planner. I can't just get my card. They can cancel my bank account too. Withdraw all your money. withdraw all of your money, and or you can open up a separate bank account that's not a joint account. Open up a savings account, put the money in there, or keep it all in your investments. But either way, bro, that's your money, not theirs. On my way to Addison right now. What's in Addison? I don't really know any. I've never really went over there like that. How often have you been a victim of ghosting? It's very interesting that you use the word victim there. I don't see myself as a victim of ghosting. I feel like like I said, I just filmed a video about this like a few days ago. It's called "You're Not Ready for a Relationship." I don't know when I'm gonna post it yet, but that video I go a lot more in depth on that. But I don't see myself as the victim of it. I see it as it's just a reflection of my inner belief systems. Hold on real quick. Oh wait, hold on real quick. Bro, I moved you into your apartment and you told me about your YouTube channel and went back and I watched all your videos and I've been a fan ever since. Keep going, bro. Bro, I appreciate that. I remember you, bro. I remember you for sure. I remember you. You were the tall dude, bro. I remember you. First of all, I appreciate you for helping me move into my apartment, bro. Cause it was no way I was taking that heavy ass furniture up the stairs like that, bro. But I appreciate you for real, bro. I appreciate you for checking out my channel too. Cause you didn't have to do that. My man's a real one. I think your name was Jay, if I'm not mistaken, right? It was Jay? I might be wrong about that. I'm not good with names, but I appreciate you, bro. Jordan, do you have any tips for a high school boy? That's a very general question. I feel like if you're a high schooler, really just focus on being a high schooler. Like don't just go and do some dumb shit just because you're young, but enjoy the things that you won't be able to enjoy when you get older, right? For example, you probably don't really have too many bills to pay at this age. Enjoy that. Enjoy that, bro, because once the bills start coming, they don't stop. Okay, the bills do not stop coming, bro. So enjoy that. Enjoy having home-cooked meals and things like that. Don't take that shit for granted. Enjoy being able to get all of your friends together in the same spot every single week. Yesterday, I hung out with 3 of my friends. That was the first time the 4 of us got together in over a year. And it might be the last time we get together again in over a year. Because that's just what it's like, bro. When you get older, people start moving away. They go to different colleges or get different jobs and they all go on their own paths. So enjoy that stuff, bro. Don't take that shit for granted. When you're in your 20s, like you have time to do all the other stuff, bro. But I don't know, bro. Just enjoy that time, bro. For real. Bro, I need some water. Thoughts on manifestation subliminals. Subliminals are extremely powerful as far as manifestation goes. To my point earlier, I have a vision board in the back, and that is for a reason. That is by intention. Okay, having a vision board, especially in a place where you can see it every single day, is very, very, very powerful. Or you can do like audio subliminals, like have stuff playing in the background or something like that. But I like visual subliminals because I'm more of a visual thinker personally. So you can do like little sticky notes of affirmations and put them around your room or your apartment or your house or whatever. Put them in your car. You could have your vision board as your desktop background on your computer. Just little things like that will slowly but surely program your mind. In fact, let me go ahead and show you guys this too. See, I keep all of it. I keep all the receipts, bro. I keep all of the receipts, bro. I keep the receipts. I show my work. Let's see if I can find it, bro. I don't know where it's at. Must be in this section. No, that's not it. I know I did throw this shit away. Here we go. Here we go. All right, I don't know if you guys will be able to see this. Let me get the right angle. Okay. No, that shit is super blurry. Okay, you can't really see it too well. It says full-time YouTuber routine, okay? When I was working at H&M, I pulled out a sticky note and I wrote down a full day in the life of being a full-time YouTuber. Okay, this was back in February of 2020. I wrote this down on a sticky note. I put it on my desk. I just put it on my desk back at home at my parents' house. And that's where I would edit all my videos and everything. And I would just see it out of the corner of my eye all the time. Couple months later, bro, I was a full-time YouTuber. Just by let me give you guys a quick little manifestation tip, bro. Give you guys a quick manifestation tip that people don't think about. I'm putting y'all on game today, man, for real. If you want to manifest something, don't think about the moment of acquisition. Think about your day-to-day life. How would your day-to-day life change once you acquire that thing? For example, I remember when I was trying to manifest a new car, which I obviously did. But when I had that Kia Optima, when I was pushing the Optima, I used to wash it every single week because I told myself when I get a nicer car, which that car was already pretty nice, but when I get like a, like a luxury car or something like that, I'm gonna keep it clean all the time. That Beamer stays clean in the garage, bro. You gotta think about your day-to-day life. If you want to be a full-time YouTuber, think about your day-to-day life as a full-time YouTuber. What would your day look like from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep? How would that look for you? How would that feel for you? Start envisioning that every day. And watch how your life changes, bro. Watch how your life changes. I'm speaking from experience, but you don't have to take me at my word, bro. You don't have to take me at my word. Try it for yourself. Subliminals are very powerful, bro. Hey, Jordan, how do I find my passion? Got a video about that, bro. I have a video about that. Okay, I want to know something. What video do you guys want to see first? Would you rather see the books, like my favorite books that will change your life? Or would you rather see the how to find your purpose video? Which one do you guys want to see first? I'm gonna let you guys decide. Because the videos, both of the videos are already there. Like I already filmed the videos, everything. It's just on you guys. What do you want to watch first? You guys let me know. My intrusive thoughts sort of end up mixing in with this predicament, and it gets harder and harder to convince myself I'm worth anything. Well, you have a lot of awareness. You see, when you have awareness, bro, you're already on the right track. You're already on the right track. Start tracing the thoughts back, okay? Any recurring thought pattern that you have, because I'd imagine that any intrusive thoughts that you have, there's either a pattern there, like you're always in a certain type of situation in the thought patterns, or it's a recurring thought. It's the same exact thought over and over again, or some variation of that thought over and over again. Start tracing it back. Okay, that's what I mean. When I say shadow work, it's basically the process of taking your intrusive thoughts or your negative thoughts, tracing them back to, or basically taking your negative feelings, tracing them back to the negative thoughts that cause them, tracing the negative thoughts back to the beliefs that cause them, okay, the negative beliefs. And then from there, once you find the negative beliefs, find the source of those. Find the experience that caused those negative beliefs, illuminate that, make your peace with those experiences, with those events. What would you say is more maintenance, your curls or the waves? Curls, unequivocally, bro. Unequivocally, the curls. I don't think I'm ever gonna rock my hair like that ever again, bro. I don't know how I did that shit for so long, honestly, bro. But yeah, that when you put it into perspective like that, this is nothing, bro. This is nothing. Did it just bring me back to the bottom again? Okay, hold on real quick. So since you guys are, what's the first thing you ever told your parents what you want to be when you grow up? I think, I don't know. I remember when I was like 5, 6, it changed a lot. It went from like an NBA player to a policeman to an author to a pimp. Like, it was just all, I don't know, bro. My mind was all over the place at that age, bro. It was all over the place. How to find your purpose, books, books, books. How to find your purpose, books. You've been holding that in for a year. That is true. That is true. Purpose, books, purpose, books. Okay, I might be tripping, bro, but it seems pretty even. I think maybe the books has a little bit of an edge. So what I'm probably going to do, I'm going to drop the books video next Wednesday, and I'm going to drop the purpose video next Friday. But I'm going to drop both of them next week for sure. Because I feel like those are two, like, really, those are videos that you guys really need, bro. Especially, yeah, I probably need to drop the books video first because that'll give you more time to get the books and start reading this summer. When was the last time you ate any type of meat, Jordan? 2017. I went vegan June of 2017. So about 5 years ago. How to get into reading? I got you guys next Wednesday, bro. I got you. I'm going to put you on some books that are going to change your life. When you find books that actually make an impact in your life, you'll realize that you actually like to read, bro. Any advice on doing business with friends? Me personally, I wouldn't do that. But I think there just has to be a lot of communication and a lot of understanding between the two of you, because you won't always see eye to eye. So you have to learn how to communicate your way to compromise. Because if you're gonna have business partners, you have to compromise. You won't just be able to take your vision and your vision alone and bring that into fruition. Now it's a common vision, which is why I like to do things by myself personally. But yeah, just communicate, bro. Communicate. Jordan trying to assign us some summer reading homework. Hey, man, if you get through all 11 of these books this summer, bro, you are different, bro. You're a different breed. But yeah, I'm giving you guys some homework this summer, bro. We're out here leveling up. We are out here leveling up. We need that book video. I got you, bro. I got you. 100%. Yo, Jordan, what is a spiritual awakening? A spiritual awakening is basically like how I was saying earlier, that the self is composed of the infinite, like the source energy, and the individual. It's the awakening to the fact that you're not just the individual. Is when you find your connectedness with the rest of existence, with the entirety of the universe. Once you find that connection through spiritual awakening, a lot of times you lose your sense of self, but once you can find the balance, you can find that point of the Goldilocks zone, I guess you could call it. That's when you're able to just manifest shit effortlessly, bro. That's when, like, you see someone like me who just boom, I'm just here. You feel me? Like, that's really what it comes down to. Real quick, hold on. I just seen the comment I wanted to read. I've been following you since you had 52K. So that would be around June of last year. I've been loving your videos, and you have a great impact in my life. I have better confidence and my life is better overall. Thank you. Banana Slayer, I appreciate you for being a supporter of mine, bro. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for allowing me to make an impact in your life. Because it goes both ways, man. You've made an impact in mine for sure. Each and every one of you have. And I'm grateful. I walked by the bookstore the other day. I saw The Alchemist and thought of you talking about it. It was only $25. I think I'm definitely going to cop it. How did the book affect you psychologically? Wait until Wednesday, man. Wednesday, I'm not just listing off the books. I'm explaining how each book will affect you. So Wednesday, I got you, bro. I got you. Trust me, bro. I got you, man. But The Alchemist is definitely I'll just say this, man. It's one of those books that it awakens the inner child within you. Like the inner dreamer within you. It really helps you to like find that again. A lot of people lose sight of that as they get older. Can you show us one of the books that will be in the video? Yeah. Power of Positive Thinking. Currently reading that for the second time. That is definitely in the video. The video is like 20 minutes long, bro. It's 11 books. It's like 20 something minutes long. If you want to if you want to level up, watch that video, bro. Watch that video. Yo, what just happened? Yo, am I like lagging or anything? I feel like the stream just like cut out for a second. Soul Shock is a great book, no cap. Guled, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. But I'm just gonna say this right here, bro. My next book, my next poetry book, is a lot better than Soul Shock, bro. It is way better. Way, way, way better. The storytelling, the poems themselves, the thematic consistency, just the depth of it. It's a lot. It's an even more vulnerable look into my deepest, darkest shadows, bro. It's just on a different level. It's the type of book that's gonna really, it's gonna take a long time for people to decipher. What's your next book called? It's called Stay Tuned, bro. I got you, man. I'm gonna release the title once I do like the copyright and everything, bro. Just know that this book is gonna be on a different level. But I would highly suggest that you read Soul Shock first, because if you don't read Soul Shock, my next book isn't going to make any sense, bro. It's not gonna make any sense at all. It'll make sense. It can make sense on its own, but without the context, it's kind of gonna start off a little quick, if you catch my drift. This this man said, I know Jordan wiggling his toes right now, but we can't see it. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm sitting with my legs crossed right now. I'm sitting with my legs crossed. That's crazy. Jordan, bro, I'm on SEMA retention, and currently I don't believe I'll succeed this time, just doubting myself. You have to redefine what success means to you, man. To me, you're already successful for even being on SEMA retention. That's a success in its own right. And that's the thing, bro. You got to learn to acknowledge your successes. Even like the small victories, bro. Taking the massive action of doing something like SEMA retention that 99.9% of men would never do in their lives, bro. By choice, anyways. So, you got this, bro. You got this. You're already a successful person. Why would you fail? How could you fail? It's not possible. You've already succeeded. Now it's just a matter of building on that success. What are you going to tell us in your book that you didn't tell us on YouTube? Will it be something different? Yes, it will be. It's a lot more spiritually inclined than my content. It definitely touches on a lot of shadow work, but it's a spiritual book through and through. It's a spiritual experience, because my hope with this book, or my intention with this book rather, is to not only express that aspect of myself, but to help awaken that within the people who read it, who are ready. You get me? So in many ways, it's actually a lot like Kendrick's new album, but just it's my own, just from my own viewpoint. but it's tackling a lot of the same things just in a unique way, if that makes sense. I don't know that that's really a good way to put it. You'll see what I'm talking about though. Like I said, I would highly suggest that you guys read Soul Shock. I actually lowered the price of Soul Shock. I forgot to mention that for whatever reason. Soul Shock is now a lot cheaper than it was when I dropped it. So if you haven't gotten Soul Shock yet, I would highly suggest that you cop that book, bro. Cop that book. It'll take you like maybe a day to read it, bro. But if you're somebody who, if you're dealing with heartbreak, or if you have like pent up emotions from previous situations with women, anything like that, bro, that book is gonna change your life. If the Celtics lose, we get to choose your punishment for next stream, deal or not. No, and the reason why is because at the beginning of the season, I had Miami and Golden State going to the finals. I switched up. I'm not gonna lie, I switched up, and I might have been wrong for that. I might be wrong. Boston might end up losing, but either way, I'm right. Either way, I'm right, bro. I am right. Do you ever find yourself comparing your life journey to other men? Have you mastered the art of staying in your own lane and remaining focused on your individual mission? Leaving IG was a game changer for me. You know, I feel like it's always a work in progress for me. I feel like at times I can get caught up in comparison. Getting off of Instagram was definitely, I wouldn't even say Instagram was like a means of comparison for me, but I feel like I'm really learning to not just stay in my own lane, but be aware enough to know when I'm not staying in my own lane or when I'm not focusing on my own journey. Because of course, there's going to be times when I deviate from my path a little bit, just as a means of, it's kind of like, I remember in driving school, they told me that, if you look in one direction, your hands will subconsciously follow and you'll start to steer over that way. It's more about just being aware of what I'm doing. So I know that if I'm really aware, I can always pull myself back anytime I get caught up, comparing my achievements or my pacing or my journey to anyone else's. I think I'm gonna answer like one more question. One more question, bro. So hey, it's gotta be banger, bro. It's gotta be a really, really good question. Good afternoon. Hey, good afternoon to you too. I'm not gonna lie, the stream's about to end. But I guess you came just in time, but I'm gonna answer one more question, man. I'm gonna answer one more question. It's gotta be a good one. People you don't like. I also have a hard time dealing with people. I would either lash out to release it or run away from it. Um. Oh wait, is it buffering? Wait, am I good? Can you, wait, hold on. Can you guys hear me or no? Or can you like see me and everything? 'Cause I don't know what's going on. Bro's dying. Wait, what? Bro, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man. It's lagging. Your potato exploded. Bro, that's some bullshit, man. What the fuck? Bro's not even in sync with the words. Here, let me try something. Buffering like crazy. Am I good? Delayed. It's a little better now. The audio is good, but the video is delayed. Huh. You're good now. We hear you, just delayed. Okay, all right. I'm gonna just if you can hear me, that's all that matters. I'm gonna just answer this question and then I'm gonna end the stream. So, hey Jordan, how do you deal with people you don't like? I also have a hard time dealing with piled up anger inside of me. I would either lash out to release it or run away from it. You need to stop running. That's the first thing, bro. You got to stop running from your emotions. You have to acknowledge your emotions. Okay, that's something I always say. How can you expect to heal and make progress and stop acting your emotions out if you're resisting them all the time? Just like I said earlier, bro, thoughts are fleeting, emotions are fleeting as well. Okay, because emotions stem from your thought patterns. So you have to learn to stop denying yourself the feelings that your emotions give you the opportunity to experience. Because once you can acknowledge your emotions, then you could trace the emotion back to the thought pattern. Okay, so you have this anger within you, but it doesn't seem like you know why you have this anger within you. I can tell you firsthand right now that those people that you don't like, it's probably not even about them. It's probably more about you. Okay, some type of resentment that you have, like you said, piled up anger. Allow yourself to feel the anger. Don't act it out, but feel it. And then journal it. Okay, start tracing it back. What thought patterns are making you angry? Okay, maybe the thoughts are related to the people that you're talking about that you don't like. All right, what belief systems are making those thoughts so emotionally charged? Why is it that you're entertaining those thoughts as opposed to more positive thoughts, focusing on the people that you do like? What occurred in your life to make you believe the things that you believe, which perpetuates that chain of trauma? Okay, so it all starts with awareness and acknowledgement. And you just go down the rabbit hole and you figure out whatever event it may be, bro. And it might have been an event from your early childhood. Hence my video yesterday, inner child healing. Okay, you have to heal your inner child. And once you heal your inner child, everything else takes care of itself. But, wait, am I good? I wasn't even paying attention. Well, either way, I hope you guys have at least been able to, I hope you were at least able to hear the answer. If you guys can hear me, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream because it's lagging and I do need to go get groceries. This man said, Jordan is using 1G. That's crazy, bro. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Bro, forgot to pay the Wi-Fi bill. Why are you fucking... I appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you can hear me, matter of fact, let me go ahead and type it just in case. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for, well, fuck. I'm good? Okay, I'm good. All right, I'm good. Well, either way, bro, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great day, evening, morning, night, whatever time it is where you're at. I hope that you're living your best life. I'm probably not going to stream next Saturday and potentially the Saturday after that. I'm not quite sure yet because this next week I'm going to just focus more on my book as opposed to filming videos. But you guys are still going to get uploads. You're going to get a video next Saturday instead of a stream. So stay tuned for that. What else? Yeah, purpose video coming out next Friday. The books video coming out next Wednesday. You guys better watch that fucking video, Max. You've been asking for it for a year. Yeah, that's about it, bro. That's about it. So hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay tuned for more content. My next stream will be potentially 2 weeks from today. Potentially. But yeah. Hope you guys can hear me, but if not, then I guess nothing that I just said matters anyways. But anyways, yeah. Thanks for tuning in.